Hi, it's Penny at Pinehurst, and I'm here to talk a little bit about growing green plants in your home. Some of the most important factors are choosing a plant that grows well, depending on the type of light that you have in your home. If you're an east or a west facing home, you're going to have you are going to have more brighter light than if your home was facing north. So if a north facing home, you're going to have to put your plants closer to the window so they get that bright light. Also, you want to choose a plant that grows well and grows fast. The pothos, the mother-in-law tongue, or they call it a snake plant, Chinese evergreen. We've got Dracaena spikes. Those are kind of a low light plant because this time of year we don't get a lot of light. We have dark, gloomy days, and so if you have these type of plants, they're still going to do well for you because they don't need a whole bunch of bright light. Fertilizing is a big thing. Also, when you're watering, it's really important not to overwater your plant. Number one, they need to have good drainage. You don't want to just saturate them because when the soil is too wet, oxygen can't get in there and the root system can't work properly if it's too wet. So you want to give it a really good watering, let it dry out. You can lift up your plants if it feels light, give it a good watering, go 7 to 10 days before you water that again. Also, make sure that you have really good drainage. If you have a tray that collects the water after it's completely drained, make sure to dump that tray of water off, that your plant isn't sitting in water. That causes your root system to rot out when it is always wet. So always remember, overwatering is not good for your plants. It's best to, give them a good watering and then let it dry out. If you have it in a nice container that doesn't have drainage, you can always just take the plant in its pot, put a tray underneath it, and then you just slip it down into the pot cover and it works just fine. But again, always make sure that that tray is drained of water. Another thing that is important is transplanting. When you transplant a plant, you don't want to go any more than 1 or 2 inches. When you look at a plant and the root system is really nice and it's tight in its environment, you're going to get growth on the top of your plant, because if it's nice and tight here, it's going to grow up here and you're going to have a really nice, beautiful plant, and the root system is just going to stay nice and compact. Pothos are a faster growing, so yes, you would probably have to transplant those sooner than like a Dracaena spike because those are a slower growing plant. A lot of times it depends on how fast a plant grows. You can always check our website. It's pinehurstfloralandgreenhouse.com, and we have growing tips for green plants there. We're always open for you to come down here and talk to us if you have any questions about your plant or what's going on. We're here to help you. We don't mind if you stop by and ask us questions. We hope you're enjoying the poinsettia trade-in at 30% off. Green plants are 25% off through the end of the month. So stop on by.